Every day I wake up, I just before I work out, I always think about everybody who doubted me or the critics, and it is a chip on my shoulder, like you say, and I got a lot of people to prove wrong.
Welcome, everybody, back to the fourth episode of the Zoarc Podcast. We're here with former Iowa Hawkeye running back, current Tennessee Titan running back, Akrum Wadley. How's it going, Akrum?
Hey, what's up, man? What's the word?
Appreciate you coming on the show, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. How you been?
Good.
You've
good.
been, so everything's going well in preparation for your first season?
Yes, everything is just, the process, embracing the process, and just, just working.
Yeah. So what have you been doing? So you mentioned kind of just working, embracing the process. What's your work been looking like? What have you been up to lately?
Twice a day, work out morning, afternoon, and then off on the weekends.
Off on the weekends? Okay. And has that been with the team or with some outside training as well?
Outside training, we on break right now, so we had like a month off, 30 days, and we get back to it next week.
Okay, cool. How you liking it down there so far?
It's hot, I know that
Yeah.
much, but just get a chance to get out there and experience something new, and now I got to start all over again.
Yep. Kind of build yourself up from the ground up.
Yep, just like I did out here.
Yeah, man. It was awesome watching kind of your process that you went through, and getting yourself into that position to be that number one back and to be out there, and from my perspective, it seems like really trying to kind of almost have a chip on your shoulder out there to prove something.
Yeah, every day I wake up, I just before I work out, I always think about everybody who doubted me or the critics, and it is a chip on my shoulder, like you say, and I got a lot of people to prove wrong.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, to just go out and prove them wrong.
Right.
And a good quote that I heard recently was another way to look at it, not saying there's a right way or a wrong way at all, but what it said was, don't do it to prove them wrong, do it to prove you right.
Right, yeah. Yep. I think I like that quote. I like that quote a lot.
So just out there really trying to push it to the next level, and so you have like a vision for what you want to do. What are some of the goals that you've got going forward into your first season?
Some of the goals is I want to touch the field. I need to get on the field, any kind of way I can help the team. I'm just looking to establish myself at this point, start, in high school I always wanted to play Division I. That was a big goal for me, and came to the Hawks, and from a kid I always wanted to play in the NFL. Like who doesn't? And now I'm finally in the NFL. Now my next goal is to play anything. If it's getting some third down touches, first, second, anywhere I can play on the field. That's a goal I need to get on.
Have you ever thought about playing any like slot receiver or anything they put in you? Because just getting the ball into your hands, I think, is the biggest kind of impact that you had for Iowa was when you were in the open space, right, making people miss.
The home run hitter,
the
playmaker.
Hitter, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's anywhere. It doesn't even matter, If I can touch the ball at wide receiver, slide, running back, just as long as I'm touching the ball, if it's even special teams.
Yeah. Did you play any punt return, kick return at all?
I play kick return at Iowa. I've been, catching a few kicks at Titans, but nothing too serious.
Okay. Yeah. Like you said, the best way to really kind of take that next step and get to the next level is to just, like you said, get on the field.
Grind,
Once you can get on the field, then you start getting those touches, and then it's what are you going to do with the touches? And,
and it's all in, you work hard, always stick behind that. If you work hard, it's gonna happen. You know, especially I came this far, and I didn't only come this far just to come this far. I came, you know, to play. I'm not just satisfied with being on a team. I want to like contribute.
Right. So you have a lot of kind of belief in yourself, and you've got a lot of people that believe in you, and you have that vision. So you've kind of created the True Vision movement. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
It's just basically where you see yourself. You know, a lot of people, I've been doubted. You know, since I was little, but I always had that vision. You know, it's funny because when people ask me about it, they think I'm talking about vision, like when I'm back there in the backfield and I see a hole, or I got the vision to see daylight and break through, or that type of vision. But it can be that type of vision, but it's just basically like how you go back, you know, just setting your goals and just tackling them. And it's just where I see myself. You know, I see myself playing. I always saw myself playing D1. I see myself playing the International Football League. Now I just got to make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, man. It seems to be, you know, picking up in relevance, just putting it out there, and like you just, you know, put it out on social media a little bit, said,
Yeah.
you know, and people seem to really love it.
Right.
And they can really embrace the underdog mentality or the vision behind it. And so what is your, I guess, like, when you visualize what you can do, what is your vision for, I would say, like a 10-year goal or a 5-year? Do you visualize yourself like at the Pro Bowl, at the Super Bowl, stuff like that?
Yes, that's always, you know, a goal. Super Bowl, you know, Pro Bowl, you know. I always tell myself, you know, the sky's the limit. You set your mind to something, and, you know, you stay committed, you stay dedicated, you know. You can go really far. You can, you know, there's no limit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good advice, you know, especially to the people who are out there trying to, and they're grinding, they're trying to reach that goal, and to have like you to be able to say, you know, these are the things that I've stuck by, and these are the things that I worked on. So what are some of the things that you know, have focused on, whether it's training or nutrition or recovery? Are there certain things that you've done to take yourself up to the next level?
Something I started recently is when I learned, I went out to Florida to train for the combine, you know, massages. That's something I haven't been getting, but, you know, your body, you know, perform better when you're relaxed and you got that perfect recovery. As far as working out, you know, I like to go out and just run. I wake up in the morning and just run 50s, probably 10, 20 50s a day. And then I work on my routes out the backfield, because I know I notice in mini camp with the Titans, you know, the guys are a lot faster. The competition, you know, things, you know, everybody is quick, everybody is good. And I notice I got to be a bit more quick on my routes, but everything I lack in, I try to work on it, you know, as far as routes or cuts, and I'm still trying to put some pounds on, you know, but I can still do it.
So what are you looking to, like, how many pounds are you looking to put on? How much weight?
I'm trying to be 195. I'm like 190, around 190 range.
So trying to put on just like 5 pounds solid muscle?
Yeah, solid. Yeah, I already proved you don't got to be, you know, over 200 and, you know, 220, those, you know, those are good bags, you know, big bags. But you don't got to weigh that much to play at my position. I already proved that at a high college level, and it's the same in the NFL.
Yeah, one guy that we just actually interviewed, Jordan Canzeri, he's, you know, one of the smaller backs as well. And he kind of talks about how he's always been, growing up, everybody's telling him, you're too short, you're too small, you're too this, you're too that, you know. And you just kind of use that as fuel and show him, like, hey, look at what I'm doing right now. You don't have to fit the certain mold and be 6 foot, 200 pounds or whatever.
That's facts.
You know?
That's facts. I learned a lot from Canzeri. He's a really good guy. You know, he's a good leader. You know, when he was at Iowa, we connected. He's a really good back too, man. And you can learn a lot from guys like him, LaShawn Daniels. I know you guys had LaShawn Daniels, and it all ties in with what you're saying. It don't matter, you know. LaShawn is a big back; he's a good back, and the opposite, Kazarian is a shorter back, and he's a good back. It really don't matter, you know. It's what you can produce and how can you help the team.